Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Um, I got a couple messages. I took a couple of days off just so I could really live in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like practicing what I'm preaching and I'm a part of this collective too, you guys. These readings, I'm an intuitive reader. A lot of these things are literally just spewing in my head and I guess that's what intuition is really about. But I just wanted to come on here really quickly just to, give myself a little brief introduction. I just started posting videos on my channel and I noticed that I'm getting a lot of new views and a lot of support. So I just want to say thank you for that and kind of just really share my intentions on what this channel is about. So this channel name is Energetic Signature because your energetic signature is your aura, your blueprint. It's basically how you show up in the world. Energy is felt, energy is transferable, and energy is unseen. But people still feel your energy, they still catch your vibe, and they still know, hopefully, they kind of feel if something's off or if you're on a good vibrational frequency. Either or, this channel is for light workers, for chosen beings who need some guidance because we all been there where we felt alone or we felt as though we were going crazy. And, on this journey of spirituality and self discovery, there's a lot of information that's being spewed, a lot of revelations that's being revealed. And right now, in this time frame, the collective energy of light workers, spiritual healers, warriors, spiritual warriors are awakening at this point in time. And I felt as though now is the perfect time for me to actually express myself in this way that I've been wanting to do in a very long time and kind of giving myself and taking that leap of faith for myself to say that the messages that are coming are very much so intentional. I'm very much so used as a channel from God and just based off of the experience of my experience and knowing that when I was going through it and I was in my period of isolation, I had nobody to talk about, to kind of give me that reassurance that I'm not crazy, that, there is such a thing as, having psychic gifts and clear cognizance and clear consciousness. I think that clear cognitives, I don't know, but basically just knowing that information comes to you without you even trying, right? And just trusting that that information is direct information that you're getting from source that needs to be expressed through any type of way, whether that's speaking, creativeness, helping people, expressing myself authentically and shining, that way. But basically carrying out God's message and using myself as a vessel to be that source of help or that source of confirmation for you guys that may or may not be going through the same thing that a few of us go through when we are going through our period of enlightenment. But with that being said, guys, I did also want to come on here to talk about something really quickly because I feel as though you guys are starting to live in the moment right now. Give me a second. Hopefully the AC is not. Let me turn the AC off because I really want you guys to hear this message. And even though I'm gonna be hot, it is what it is. All right, guys. So what I'm getting right now is you guys are so present right now, so present in the present moment. You're living your life carefree. You're focused right now. You have tunnel vision on your goals, and you're not stopping for nobody. You're not stopping until I'm gonna take this fan off because, guys, like I really want y'all to hear the message for real. In this period of time, things are unfolding for you at a rapid pace, a pace that I don't think you understand how fast it's going, but it's going to just pick up from here. This is only the beginning. Opportunities are flooding in right now in your DMs, in your emails. People you don't even expect to even have your contact is going to be contacting you because God is moving things in behind the scenes to make sure that things happen so swiftly for you. That's why they say hindsight is 2020. Like, you could be somebody who is very impatient, very spoiled, and energetically spoiled. Like, you want things to happen your way when you want to, when you want to. But God has sat you down for a little bit and taught you something called patience. Taught you something called um, patience, right? Something called resilience. Because with or regardless if you knew the outcome, you still had to be resilient to understand that, hey, I'm sowing seeds right now. And seeds, they take some time to grow, but when they grow, the fruit is going to be, like plentiful. And you have been planting seeds. Now, you're the type of person that does something and just goes about your business. And some of the things, the seeds that you've planted, you've set in stones from years. You set that intention from years. Maybe it's been a business, or maybe it was like a creative project that you had in mind, that now everything that's happening in your life to this point has served as some sort of purpose into creating the final project. Like, that's how it works. So you've taken the time out to not only detach from everything around you, but in the same time showing up with intention and in the energy, that knowing that you are like, you're in the I know energy. So especially in the season right now that I'm filming this video in Mercury retrograde, I was about to say retrograde, honey. Mercury retrograde, your communication skills, right? They're on point. They're on point. And when I say communication, I mean intuitive communication, like between you and your spirit team, you and your guides, where things are starting to be clear. Like, the things that are coming in are ideas that's going to launch you forward. The things that's coming in is reassurance that you're on the right path. Like, you're getting messages, like your spiritual abilities are growing vast, like very fast right now. And confirmation verb. Now I know that everything is a confirmation, because like, I'm getting on camera and all of a sudden these things are starting to pop up and never really happen off camera, right? So you are starting to recognize the things that have been, forgive me, but they've been here the entire time. Like, your spiritual gifts have always been here. Like, you're just now like trusting that this is a gift, and sitting in that knowing, and just walking in that confidence that you are directly connected to God. Like, you are directly connected to the divine. And I'm speaking to a certain group of individuals. I'm not talking to everybody. Like, come on now. But if this video found you, then 9 times out of 10, this is your message. Like, you're a part of that collection. You're a part of that person, because when I create these videos, I put the intention that the video finds who is meant to find. Right? And if you're sitting here and watching it, and it's resonating with you, then best believe this is your message. So in this time right now, you're unavailable. I'm getting that song from Davido. Listen to it. I'm unavailable. And mind you, I've been listening to that song. I didn't even know that's what he was saying, right? But now I started really like listening to music and really putting in the intention of, okay, this song, what kind of feelings am I getting when I listen to the song? What's the lyrics saying? Like, I'm really connected to music. I'm speaking to a group of people who's really connected to music as well. Like, music, there's so much messages in it, especially if you hear a song all the time. It's timeless. Like, you can hear a song a couple of years ago and it means absolutely nothing. And then you're hearing the same song and the lyrics is just like, boom, boom, like an epiphany, boom, like a spiritual download, in this current time. In this current time, God is sending you messages. Angel numbers. Let me tell you what I've been seeing: 333, 2323, 777, 444, 888, 333. Did I say that already? 222. All of the damn angel numbers I've been seeing. All of them. All of them. Your angels are screaming. They're surrounding you. It's your time. This is your time. You're supported fully. There's really literally nothing in your way. Like, first of all, you already cut out all those people, places and things that were not serving you. So there's nobody around here to instill doubt. There's nobody around you to instill fear. So if you're feeling any fear and doubt right now, it's 1000% due to the fact that it's just some lingering energy from the old you that you are clearly shedding and transforming away from. And it's just every now and then you need to exercise your brain. You need to exercise your willpower. You need to exercise your faith. And when you have those little voices in your head that say, do you really think you could do this? Is this really my destiny? Is this meant for me? Am I able to fulfill this? You say, damn. And then you say, shut the fuck up. You gotta be telling yourself to shut, whoever that is, you say, get the out, okay? Because you start to realize that everything that's coming up here doesn't need to be held on to. It doesn't need to be kept. It doesn't need to resonate with your life. 555, as I say this on the damn, and I forgot to say 555. First of all, 555 has been the most popular angel number that I've seen. And at this point in time, I gotta let somebody to know that your life is changing, like for the better, rapidly, fast, now, fast, quick, motherfucking changes that I can't explain. You can't explain it either. But hey, I'm not here to decipher and I'm not here to dissect. I'm here to just be. And at this stage in your life, you are just existing. You are just being. You are accepting that you have one life to live. And instead of living it as an anxious individual, a scared, worrisome individual, a victim, um, a, a negative pessimist person, you're saying, this is my life to live. I'm going to create the life I want. I'm going to make everything work out for me just by setting that intention that whatever happening is going to serve a higher purpose here. So it's either you're going to learn from the lesson or you're just going to like relive a cycle. But at the end of the day, everything's going to be okay. Your health is good. You're looking good. Your money is up. If it's not up, it's getting up. And if it's up, it's going to stay up and it's going to be getting up because right now, the blockages are being released off of your life. Whatever blockages that you've had in the past that's been holding you back, you are single-handedly disarming every single boundary the more and more faith that you instill in yourself. The more confidence you embody, the more you allow your body to feel safe and not have to always feel like you got to fix something and not have to always feel like something's wrong. Because that's all perception. That's all coming from you. So you can pick and choose what you want to believe in. You could pick and choose what you want to define you. But now you're you're defining yourself as a boss, at least of your own life. And you're taking initiative, you're taking accountability, and you're moving accordingly. And instead of sitting back and being a viewer or a participant in your life, you're actually creating. What are those people? You're creating the game. You're actually a game creator. Is that what they call that? So you know the in and outs, you know the tricks, you know the cheat codes. You know it. And people, they want to know what you know. They want what you have. They want what you have to offer. So if you are starting to thinking about, starting a business and you're wondering like, dang, is this going to work? It's going to work. All you have to do is do what you got to do and stop worrying, stop doubting, stop trying to predict the future because that's all just going to leave you in a stagnant like energy that's not going to really get you anywhere. Just in a back and forth of overthinking and this that and we're done from that. We're done. You're done doing that. It's not getting you anywhere and you got time to waste. So right now you bossed up energetically. You're unavailable because you got too much stuff to worry about. Not even worry about. I'm sorry. I apologize. You got so much opportunities at your doorstep right now. You're in preparation mode and you've been preparing for quite some time now because you just feel like, dang, something is going to happen. And something is going to happen because you're sowing the seeds. And one of these days, that little old plant, that little old seed that you've been watering each day, is going to become a tree. It's going to become a plant overnight. And it's going to reproduce. It's going to be everlasting as long as you care and nurture it, of course. But the seeds produce the fruit that produces the seeds that produce more fruit, and you're never going to be in lack. Your mind is that seed. You could reproduce any type of reality that you want. And not to sound so woo, I mean like just how you view things, how you move, how you allow yourself to react to certain things. Like you're not reacting to certain things anymore. And certain things that used to get you ticked off, like I'm talking to a person that has a short temper. If you don't have a short temper, you acting like you don't. You showing up in the world acting like everything's and then you take it out. No, no, no. Listen up. You don't got time for none of that. You don't care. You're detached. Like it doesn't bother you anymore. Before it was performative and you was had the Arthur fist, like, cause you're like smiling, and then all of a sudden you really like it's bugging you. But you're not triggered no more because you have a deeper knowing, like a deeper understanding of life. So you're like, hey, it's like adult and a child situation. If you're talking to, you're not gonna argue with the child. The child's mind is underdeveloped. They really just only know what was exposed to them, and for you to sit here and not understand that a child is perspective and and you argue with a child, how ridiculous does that look? Does that make you any better? So you are a mature adult in the situation, and even when your little child self, hi little child, even your little child self comes in every now and scared, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, I don't know if it's gonna work for me, will they like me? You don't got to tell them to shut up, but you do have to say, I see you, little one. I hear you, and I understand where this worry is stemming from, this doubt. But right now, our higher self got us. Our higher self is where we want to be because we took that leap. We did it scared. Even we just did it, right? Confidently, unconfidently. We had trust and faith, and hindsight is 2020. After all of that, everything worked out. After all of that worry, it worked out. But here's where the kicker is, right? And here's where things get a little bit dark. Sometimes when you think of certain things in your mind, we all know, like at this point, that not all of our thoughts are our thoughts. And that's okay because you're mentally equipped to understand that, right? You're the adult. You understand where most thoughts are being a little bit over exaggerated, right? And where most thoughts are definitely coming from source. So in this time frame, you are looking to your little child whenever that, you get those knots in your stomach or those butterflies in your stomach and you get nervous or you get fearful and you get doubtful. Now, here you come. I see you. I understand you. But I got to let you know that this worry, this fear that you have is unnecessary. It's unnecessary because God got you. You got you, right? And everything is going to work out for you because it always does. So, what the enemy is hoping for, because there's always like a polarity, right? Like you're thriving right now, but I got to let you know what you're also defeating, known or unknown. You're defeating the enemy that wants you to believe that you can't do it. They want you to believe that you are incapable because you are the only one that can stop you from moving forward. And I want you to sit with that because that shit is deep. So, where the spiritual warfare comes in on these things is when you hear these thoughts and you listen to them. Where you are so desperately trying to advance to the next level of your life or the next energetic thing, and you just feel like things are finally starting to work out for you. And then you get that little inkling of fear and doubt, and you say, shit, maybe you're right. Maybe I should take my foot off the gas. Maybe I should just scrap this idea. It's too big. It's too unreal. Like, No, maybe I should just go fill out a job application. But no, it's like all jokes aside though, like for real. That's the enemy right there trying to stop you from fulfilling your purpose. But you're learning to push through that uncomfortable feeling. You're willing to just see what happens. Go on a limb. You have so much hope. You're a hopeful person. And life has been trying to make you doubtful, but that's just not in you because you're walking proof to yourself that anything you put your mind to, you are more than capable of accomplishing and achieving. And you're unstoppable. You're a trailblazer when you allow yourself to be. So if you're seeing this message, this is your message. Claim this message right now. Sorry, wrong channel, but still, I want you to know that you're on the right path. You're in alignment and you're doing the damn thing. So keep on doing it. Stay focused right now in this time frame because things are happening for you. Do not take your foot off the gas at all. At all. Because I'm getting like in my mind's eye like gold mine, a miner. You are literally like this close. Hold on, let me show you right here. Away from striking the diamonds that you were looking for. So keep going.